Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. It's Jasmine and I'm back with some more Bohemian and Scandinavian home decor. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my dream home. So backstory, last week I shared with you guys our small apartment home tour of our 420 square foot apartment. We live in LA. And you guys were going crazy in the comments, like you guys spend so much money for the amount of space that you have. And I was loving it because some of you guys were sharing like how much you guys pay for your space. So I would be interested to hear more of those. If you can, drop in the comments like what area you live in and then how much you pay and like how many square feet or how many bedrooms you have. So anyway, in the comments, I asked you guys for suggestions of new video content and someone suggested to do like a dream home video. So that's what this video is. I'm going to share with you guys just kind of what if I didn't have a small space and if I had a budget that I could spend as much as I wanted, what my home would look like. Honestly, it's probably similar style, just much more expensive and elaborate scale. But yeah, so that's what this video is. I'm excited to share it because I've always had a dream home Pinterest board or something in that family. So I'm excited to actually dig into those and share them with you guys, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's jump into this video. So first up, we have the exterior. So the style that I'm kind of leaning towards at this current moment in my style. So just assume everything is for how I feel at this moment, not really considering how my style will evolve, because obviously my style is always evolving and I can't really guess what it's going to be next. But just if I was able to buy a home at this moment, I love the Spanish style or Mediterranean style exterior, and hubby really loves like modern looking homes. So I think something that combines the two, where it's like a Spanish modern, where it maybe has like the black trimmed windows that look more modern but still have like the arched doorways and the like charm of the Spanish style home, which I think would combine our styles really well. I do love modern looking homes, or like kind of like that farmhouse look on the outside, but farmhouse is definitely not my style. And even modern in some ways is, in some ways isn't. So I really love the charm of like Spanish style home and Mediterranean. Going inside, I would really love to have large windows, like even like that indoor outdoor feel where there's like a wall of window, or like the kind of like large glass door window, or even just like big windows like that let in a lot of natural light. I want it to feel like bright, like light and airy, just like really relaxing. And then even like the views from the window, like whether it's the yard that like has a lot of greenery, or if it's like overlooking like the mountains or whatever, water, whatever, like nature thing. I love the way that nature looks. I think it's so beautiful naturally that I don't need a picture of the outside. I'd rather have like the real thing. That would be like my dream, is to have like a ton of windows in the living room and just like have the really like indoor outdoor vibe. Even like details like vaulted ceilings or exposed beam ceilings, those are stunning. I love like when you can bring in like different textures in a way that's like incorporated in the architecture, instead of like having to like bring in the decor, like kind of how we've had to do in our apartment, is we like bring in decor that adds texture, when like you can actually have, when you own a home, you can actually have a home that like has those things like kind of built in that add a lot more character to the home. And also just like having those arched doorways all throughout the home that just really add character to the home. I really love the way they look, soft on the eye. I just love them. Also incorporating like a minimal home decor, like having more statement pieces, like a really unique side table, or like a couple statement throw pillows and throw blankets. Not like a ton of stuff, but there's things that are very like thoughtful and meaningful put into the space. I think like in my dream home, like, I would really like focus on getting like pieces that I really loved and having like fewer of them, but them all being really intentional. Like even like really pretty vases, like not having like 20 vases, but like having maybe like a couple really nice ones styled, you know, plants, even like having a few really nice like beautiful plants in the space. Really love the jungle vibes, no shade, because I love the boho jungle, but I'm just wanting a space that really feels like a vacation home, I think is what I'm looking for. Like I love just the vibe that you get in a space, that every time people come over, that they would feel like relaxed and welcomed, and just like kind of feel like it's an escape from the reality of like all the things that you experience in life. Like when you come over, you get to just kind of like enter into this home that's like full of rest and restoration and hope and joy and peace, and like that would be what our home kind of feels like, if that makes sense. Like I want our home to give off a feeling and a vibe more than just like be well decorated. So like even the bedrooms, like having big windows with tons of natural light, of course, but also feeling kind of private and not as like the living room, we can go wild with the windows, but then in the bedroom kind of keeping it a little bit more feeling like a bedroom and like more private or secluded feeling, but still having that bright and light and airy feel. Again, incorporating texture and neutrals and just a warmth and like a cozy vibe, but still feeling clean at the same time. I know it's hard to feel like, I feel like a lot of times cozy always feels like more like on the cluttery side, but I think like achieving that cozy look while still having not so many things and like not so much clutter. I do love like a good wall with like home like family pictures and stuff, but I'm not the person who has like tons of pictures everywhere and like stuff like that. I don't know why, I just, for some reason it's not really my vibe, but I definitely have appreciated like the gallery wall that's like really well done with like family pictures and looks really professional. Yeah, that's just me. There's no shade to anybody who likes to have like gallery walls with like, you know, it's everyone's own, it's your home, it's your space, you know. But like for me, I think that's, I just want to feel like I'm on vacation. So in every room, like even in the bathroom, like feeling like it's like a spa vibe, like very like clean and minimal, like not a ton of stuff everywhere, like having unique tiles and like faucets and like a really pretty sink, maybe like basin, cool like stone basin or stone sink, really pretty woods, like light woods. And also going like in the kitchen, like I would love to have like really pretty light wood kitchen cabinets, or like a white color kitchen cabinet, and like, you know, like light wood floors, like kind of mixing depending on where things are at. Like if we have like cement floors and wood cabinets, you know, just kind of mixing things in a way that like gives balance to the home. Like I don't want everything to be made out of wood, although I do really love wood and I would do something like that, but it's just kind of mixing textures and color, neutral color, in a way that feels balanced. I love all the kitchens that I've been seeing that are like super Scandinavian and minimalist. I'll definitely probably have more stuff on the counters than they have, but like very minimal like appliances and things out on the counter, or if they are out, like having like ones that look kind of neutral and cute. Outdoors, I feel like is probably like one of my main like biggest dreams for the home, is to have like an oasis like backyard that feels relaxing, that we have a pool. If we lived in California, which I would love to do, it's so hot here like year round pretty much, so having a pool would be really nice if we lived here. It's like plants everywhere, you know, like wicker, rattan, just really like a boho backyard. I would love to really do up the boho outside, I think, and like kind of lean more towards Scandinavian on the inside where it's like a little bit more minimalist. Huge walk-in closets would be a big plus for me, because I love like being able to hide everything in the closet and have like minimal stuff out. So I think that walk-in closets would be a dream come true. And then also just having like open concept, I think is one of my dreams too, because I love like having that family feeling. So like open concept meaning like kitchen, dining room, and living room are all in the same space. They're just kind of divided off or sectioned off by like rugs and furniture, versus like having walls dividing up the rooms. And I love that look. I love the feeling of it. It just feels very like family oriented, and it feels like everyone can kind of hang out in the same space. Like even though I'm cooking in the kitchen, it feels like my husband's right there in the living room or whatever, or the kids or whatnot will be right there, which feels like really fun to me. And then also knowing that like a lot of the pictures I'm sharing with you guys maybe seem a little bit far-fetched, or like, okay, obviously you're not gonna have this dream home, but like even at every, I feel like at every price point there's like a version of that home that you can create, if that makes sense. So like maybe I can't have like this huge dream home, but like creating at whatever level you end up at, like creating a home that's like your dream home but in your price range, if that makes sense. So I think like what we have, like currently what we have right now is something in that family. Like obviously it's not the same as having a mansion that has like a pool and all of this stuff, but I feel like for what we have, for 420 square feet, I've created a vacation home in this space. And so I feel like it's the same, like if I was to be able to buy a home, but maybe it's not a big home, or maybe I am able to get, you know, a larger apartment, but it's not like my dream home, like still creating that same vibe within your means. So I guess like these are all like where I pull my inspo from, and they're dreams of mine that I have for the future, but I feel like I'm still content in what we have now. I still enjoy creating a space that I love now. I still enjoy the vibes that I feel in our current living room. This is just a fun way to share like the home that I've dreamed of, that I aspire to have one day if I could, you know. Anyway, that's it for me today. Obviously, I would be so happy to own a home, whether it was big or small. Just owning a home in general is such an accomplishment. Even looking for apartments, as we look for apartments, I'm looking for things that have a lot of natural light, or like light wood floors, stuff like that that's already there that I could utilize as well. So yeah, that's kind of where my mind is at and where my dreams are at. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know how much you're paying, where you live, or the general area. You don't have to give me your address, but just like the area that you live in, how much you pay and how big your place is for that price. Hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And as always, keep spreading the love and light, and I will catch you on the next one.